Hey everyone, this is Finch, and we're coming here for the Case Victory vs Soulgazer SPL match. Whenever that starts, you probably see just an awkward part of the screen right now. It's the ladder battle, that stuff. But this is the Smug Choice chat. I'm just getting ready so I don't have to rush the start of this narration. But this is a huge game because it's 5-5 right now between the Classiest and the Sharks, and both teams are very good, very well played so far. But they've gotten to the finals, each of them respectively. And it looks like they're going to be playing now, but Soulgazer just left the lobby, so who the fuck knows? Because he has came on and left like 5 times, but it looks like he challenged him. He just left the lobby, so here we go. Case is bringing Mono Ice, by the way, and we're gonna see that in a second. But yeah, that's the Mono Ice from Case, and so basically this is Mono Ice, and Soulgazer is bringing a standard offense team. Looks like on Case's lone ice resist that he's facing is a Hariyama. And there you go. So I think that Case is actually a clear matchup advantage because I noticed that he happens to have a boom on, I think, and he has a physical. He's two physical attackers. He has Chopal, counter Reg Ice. He's got it's Curse, Stealth Rock, Pilot Swing. It's Sub, NP, Ice Beam, Lovely Kiss, Jinx. It's counter Chopal, Thunderwave, Ice Beam, Reg Ice. It's Rock Polish, Freeze Dry, Hyper Voice, Earth Power, ORAS. It's Mirror Coat, Rapid Spin, Earthquake, Avalanche, Avalog, and its Scarf mix, Obama Snow. While Soulgazer has a balanced offensive team, more like a bulky offensive team, sorry, with Garbodor, Steelix, Hariyama from a bit of a defensive core, and then probably got Lilligant as a sweeper, which is pretty useless here. He's got Swallow, probably offensive. He's either special with Silk Scarf or with the specs, or it's physical with the guts, toxic orb. So yeah, I'm looking at the teams. I really think Case is the advantage because he's gonna get through the Hariyama with either the Reg Ice or just wearing it out. And once he does that, then the rest of the team is weak to ice, and he just pretty much breaks through it. I see this ORAS maybe sweeping late game with the Hariyama being gone. So I think that Case's matchup is actually really good for someone bringing Mono Ice. He also used a Psychic type avatar to try to bluff bringing Mono Psychic, which is kind of amusing, in my opinion. Yeah, and this is a pretty historic game because Case is obviously bringing a Mono type team, which is a bit of a suboptimal strategy. Like it's suboptimal to bring, let's say, 3 or 4 of the same type and then a lure too. While Soulgazer is using a normal team, and Case clearly has an advantage. And Case has played well with Mono type. He should have won his week 1 game where he used Mono normal. He won his week 8 or 9 game. He won his week 8 game where he used Mono grass. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna see a lead Hariyama against lead Avalog, named after Teddy's girlfriend, and Teddy's girlfriend ain't thick. Funny name against Fat and Gay, the Hariyama. So yeah, it looks like Soulgazer is probably gonna fake out and then close combat, but maybe he'll just close combat. Avalog can definitely tank any hit. Put Earthquake or something. I know that Case wants the Regice in safely on this because it does a bit under half and counter kills. When it comes close to killing this. And there's no way Soulgazer knows that it's. Oh, and we're going to see Soulgazer just switching out in fear. He doesn't want this to get weakened. Earthquake is going to hit the Steelix for 36%, which is a fair amount. Given that it's a Steelix, you want this weakened because heavy times are going to be killing everything in this Mono Ice team. And it's not going to be killing the Avalog. I think that Case is actually fine with that play. Case that actually favors Case because he gets this weekend, and once he has like his 3 or 4 special attackers left alive against Soulgazer's team, it's so vulnerable after Hariyama's gone, then he's in a great position. So I think that the play here for Soulgazer is to set up rocks. The play here for Case is just click Earthquake again, and Case will probably spin. I'm not really sure what Soulgazer has for Avalog, to be quite honest, but he doesn't want Hariyama getting weakened versus it, obviously. Yeah, I really think Case is going to win this game, given this initial showing. And yes, I do know Case team. I've tested with him multiple times. But I think that from Soulgazer, he's probably Silk Scarf, Swallow, Stealth Rock, Steelix, Spikes, Garbodor. He's probably Quiver Dance, Life Orb, 2 attack, Quiver, Sleep Powder, Lilligant. My guess is that's Scarf Rotom, but it could be Wispax, and it's probably. It's just definitely AV. Hariyama, just a matter of the coverage. I think given the team, he probably doesn't want to have Earthquake. He's probably going to Bullet Punch. But it could be something else as well. So we'll have to wait and see. It's definitely not Thunder Punch, so he doesn't need to lure Pelipper or anything. He's more of a specially offensive team with the 3 special attackers, and then 2 of his 3 physical attackers being Hazard, Setters, Mainly, and Tanks. So yeah, Case's timer's at 180, Soulgazer's at 120. We're going to see Earthquake and the Stealth Rock is predicted. Now we're definitely going to see Rapid Spin from the Case victory side, but the matter of question is what Soulgazer is going to do. And if you look at the screen, you see multiple Stealth Rocks set up, and it's weird, but it's a new Stealth Rock animation, so it doesn't really matter. But Case is definitely going to spin here. I'm just going to see Flash Cannon from Life Orb, Avalanche. Ooh, okay, that is bad. So that's a Flash Cannon from a special Steelix from Soulgazer. You know, there's no way that Case is going to be able to get the spin off, so that's really unfortunate for Case, because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Stealth Rock Pokemon, so that really cripples Case. Because usually he's able to keep hazards off with this thing, and all of the test games he's been able to. So, yeah, that's a Life Orb special Steelix in Soulgazer, so that changes the dynamic up a bit. I guess this is just an example of what can go wrong when you bring Monotype to an SPL game. Yeah, so Case is kind of he's got this counter Chopo Regice, but like it's so obvious now. It's almost obvious that it's counter Chopo bringing it in. I wonder if SG will fall for it or not, but he doesn't really have much to switch into. So like, I wonder if Soulgazer will knock off predicting it. This is interesting. Oh, and he's just gonna switch out and counter. Yeah, that totally. Yeah, Case is fucked up. Yeah, Case is screwed here now. I mean, in theory, he's not as bad of a position because he's like forced out, but now this is going to be weakened to the extent that he's no longer going to be able to come in and counter it. And hazards are going to be up so much. And then Ice Beam does 0 to the Garbodor. Garbodor is going to get full hazards up against this Mono Ice. Yeah, this looks really bleak for Case now. Had he played that a bit differently, maybe like went to like, I don't know, Obama Snow and bluffed like Choice Bandit and then weakened it, or he went to Piloswine and maybe weakened it a bit with like an Earthquake or got up Rocks, and then he went to that as like a secondary thing, I think Soulgazer would have fell for the bluff, gotten killed, and it would have probably been a 4-4 game at that point, with Case being a bit weakened with his Regice, and then Soulgazer would have been really screwed by the 4 remaining special mixed attackers on Case's team, because Hariyama would have been dead, but now it's still alive, and he's getting hazards up, so I really disagree with Case's line of play there, and he's going to get the freeze there, which is funny because Case only wins games when he gets freezes. And Case has literally won both of his games because he's gotten freezes, or when he's gotten freezes this SPL. So that's funny. Because this is the 3rd time, so maybe this is a sign the Case will win. But this puts him in a 5-4 position, so I mean, I guess it's not that bad. And I mean, in theory, Scarf Obama Snow kills the Lilligant quite well. It also can handle the Rotom to some extent, while Piloswine can handle the other two. But Hariyama is going to be the issue, so I really don't think the Case is in that bad of a position, despite multiple layers of hazards being up, one of them being a Toxic Spike, which affects every single member on Case team, one of them being Stealth Rock, which affects every member on Case team, and in addition to that, it's super effective on 4 of the 5 remaining, so we'll have to wait and see. But if I had to guess here, Soulgazer will go out to the Hariyama and try to get a Fake Out off and then a Close Combat off, because this is a defensive Regice here, so with Chapel and deep defense, it could tank Close Combat from this range, but if Soulgazer just goes for Close Combat here, then let me let you in on a secret. The damage roll for this is 40 to 48, so Kiss will 100% live it, and he can counter off and kill it, potentially, or do a lot of damage in return to it, because it's a lot of HP for Hariyama, so maybe not kill it, but I think the Soulgazer is definitely going to Fake Out first. This is really huge. Yeah, he's going to Fake Out first, and now, if Soulgazer rolls Absolute Min with this Close Combat, then Case is able to kill it, but if not, it's just going to die. So I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Soulgazer knows it's not to be a mineral, and it's going to die. So that's unfortunate for Case. We're going to put it in a 4-4 position, but Case is going to get switched into Sphere. I gather that he goes to the Piloswine here. He could go to Obama Snow. I'm not quite sure, but he's definitely going to go to Jinx or ORAS. So I think the game might have came down to that roll, to be honest, but I'm not quite sure. Piloswine could come in here and click Earthquake, or maybe Case will go to Piloswine and then double to Rotom, double to Obama, predicting the Rotom, and from there on out, he will, he will Woodhammer, predicting the Hariyama to come in on the Obama Snow, predicting a Blizzard or something. That'll KO the Hariyama and force it to at least be weakened, if not dead. And then Case could ravage through with the remaining 2 to 3 Pokemon on his team. But I think he has to go Pilot One here because tanks the close combat. And it could be faster depending on EVs, really up to that. If I had to guess, Soulgazer is not going to end up going to Lilligant. It could father, I mean, not going to end up going to Swallow on the Pilot One, but he could father to Lilligant, or he could go to Rotom straight out. Case has not clicked yet. His timer is at 180. Yeah, Case is gonna get a lot of shit for this if he loses. To be honest, these 6 ice types in SPL finals, but this is actually gonna be a pretty close game to be honest. Case timer is down at 180, probably gonna be down to 150 any second now. He's definitely gonna go Pilot One. He's just probably calculating something again. Now it's not 150. He could go Obama Snow, I guess, but like, yeah, I guess he could go Obama Snow, but that's not gonna kill. It's gonna almost kill, but he's gonna force him out. Probably Lilligant. Lilligant takes 2 Wood Hammers, but I mean, SG doesn't know it's Scarf, so maybe it'll turn out differently. Who knows? Trying to think here. I think that SG's play, once he goes Obama Snow, is to go to Lilligant as fodder. But that'll actually play out very well for him because Case will go for Woodhammer and it won't kill him, it'll be locked in the Woodhammer. So that could work out very well for SG. Alternatively, if Case goes to Pilot Point, I think his play is either fodder or Lilligant, which could also work out well for him. It takes Earthquake plus Ice Shard at another roll. But he could go to Rotom as well then. His timer's down to 120 now. He's really thinking this through, I gotta say. Trying to think what could be the play here. 90 seconds is remaining. So yeah, Case is really thinking this through. 90 seconds, yeah, I'm still going. Whatever Case sends in, A gonna be poisoned, B gonna take significant damage from Stealth Rock, so we gotta think that into.
Josh, are you down there?
Yeah, not now, Mom.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the door closed. The hamster's coming out.
Okay, bye. Disregard that. That was my mother just closing the door because the hamster is in the ball and doesn't want to fall down the stairs and die. So yeah, bit of a cameo there. Anyway, yeah, Pilot One's gonna be played here. This doesn't have counter or anything. Just Earthquake, Curse, Ice Shard. I think might be Icicle Crash and Curse, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, or Ice Shard. Is just that yeah, those 4. So I think they're both the same base speed. Yeah, I think that the Hariyama's probably quicker. I don't think that this has much speed invested in it in terms of the Pilot Swim. I don't know what SG does as it spreads. I know I always invest speed in my Hariyama. There's no way the Hariyama's staying in here though. It's gotta stay alive for the ORAS, Jinx, and Obama Snow. So I don't see him staying in. Soulgazer is definitely forcing himself out here. It's just a matter of what. If he stays in, this is the biggest misplay of the season. But yeah, he's gonna probably go out to the Swallow. Okay, he risked Swallow, and there's going to be a curse. And I really disagree with going to Swallow there. Really substantially disagree with that. Because the Swallow outpaces the entire team, and it forces in the ORAS, defensively speaking, with Stealth Rock up because it threatens everything else. I don't think Shard kills this, though, so he will get off a Boom Burst damage. The question here is Soulgazer could still retreat to the Lilligant to fight the Lilligant, because I think Lilligant is a lot less useful than the Swallow, which is why I said he should go to it. But I guess he predicted the Earthquake, and I think Case saw through that, to be honest. I think Rotom would have been better. Ice Shard's not going to kill you up. Boomburst can do 40, a bit less than 40 after Poison, and leave him at 27, so yeah, it's going to be pretty much a trade. Case could go for Earthquake here, picking the Hariyama, but I think that he'll just fodder this off, and Case will go for Ice Shard, and then Soulgazer will go to Rotom. And yep, that's going to happen. Well, at least, not the Rotom part quite yet, but we'll see. I think the Rotom's definitely coming in here. It could be Hariyama, but I don't agree with going Hariyama here. Because Fake Out plus Poison will kill, so I guess that's fine too, but like, why go in the Hariyama and let it in? I mean, unless you want it safe. But like, I'd go Rotom here personally, just because you don't mind it getting weakened by some random ass shit. I think Case is in a real hole here. I don't know if Case could win this, despite it being 4-3 in his favor. The difference between having 6 ice types and 3 or 4 ice types is really screwing him over now, because he's got no switch in the Hariyama, and he's got no way of breaking it besides the counter Choppel set, so that sucks. In his mind, I'm sure Case is formulating a million excuses about how this team would have won if says she didn't predict that set or someone leaked that set to him. I mean, I didn't. I know I didn't. I personally want to see Case kind of win this game, but I'm trying to stay neutral as well. And that poison, yeah, plus fake out's going to kill all these ghosts to the Hariyama. Now Case is going to retreat out to his Bombus now and Woodhammer. But Woodhammer is not going to be able to do the job, and this Hariyama pretty much just wins from here on out, to be honest. Soulgazer says this will be close, LOL, but Case doesn't have a psychic move on this Jinx. And Case can't touch the Hariyama with the Auroras, really, besides Earth Power and Hyper Voice, which both of them do under 20. But Case said it shall be in response to it's close, so maybe he changed the stats. I don't think so. Case win condition is a crit Woodhammer against this Hariyama, assuming Hariyama stays in. While Soulgazer's win condition is playing safe and optimally and not getting hacked and not choking the absolute shit, i.e. switching in Lilligant to Woodhammer, then predicting a Blizzard and double switching back to Hariyama, because that's a completely pointless switch in the Throne of okay. So Case is going to go to Auroras here, and I bet he's baiting him to switch out. Yeah, I think that Case is going to go for a Hyper Voice here and try to bait a switch out with like an explosion or something. Does this learn explosion? But Bullet Punch could be played. I don't think Bullet Punch kills. Yeah, but Case can't really do anything to this. I don't know what Soulgazer. It could be baiting a close combat and then try to kill this with Woodhammer and then it's clean with Jinx. That could very well be it. And I disconnected. What the hell? What? No. Reconnect. What the fuck? Yo, give me a minute. Okay. Now why is this not connecting? Load. Oh god damn, this is so unprofessional. Oh, here we go. Whew, we're back. Okay, in time. Nothing happened. Let's just ignore that. Let me close the battles tab. You're not going to see that. Yeah, okay, anyway. He could be bluffing Psychic from Specs. Teddy's girlfriend loves Fridge because fat. Ooh. That's the explanation behind the nickname. That's interesting. Anyway, he could Psychic here, but Soulgazer doesn't know if he's switching to Psychic. I think Soulgazer is going to end up going a little here and pushing out of staying in. And that would be a fine play. But like I know for a fact he's just going to Hyper Voice here, do as much damage as possible. And that's going to do 0 to this. So yeah, you Lilligant, and there's going to be Hyper Voice, kill it, yup, gone. So there we go. Bluff to shit. I predicted that because that's Case only play now. Soulgazer is just going to go right back out to the Hariyama, and he's probably going to be forced to A, fake out, B, well, if that's Volt Punch, then it kills after fake out, and Poison, it probably kills already, but it didn't kill after just Stealth Rocks, so I guess that was fine. But I think Case win condition here is probably, can you freeze to fix that? If you can, then that's the win condition. Anyway, yeah, Case is not going to be able to do any damage to this here, but he will bait close combat. If he close combat, he will bait a defense drop, and then a Woodhammer will kill everything, almost kill everything. So I guess that Case win condition here is for Soulgazer to not knock off or Bullet Punch, but to close combat. And I mean, to be honest, if I'm Soulgazer here, then what I would do is click knockoff or Bullet Punch. If he has Bullet Punch, this is very simple, but he's taking time, so I doubt he has Bullet Punch. So I think the play here is definitely just to click knockoff for Soulgazer, even if that means that ORAS lives, because you're not going to want to be at minus defense. And I think the difference in taking 2 Hyper Voices, it does 18, yeah. So Earthquakes, okay, that's even better for Soulgazer. Yeah, so now Soulgazer knows he got bluffed to shit by that play, and that really gives Case a chance to win, I guess. Because now Case definitely is going to go to the actually, Case could go to the Jinx, Lovely Kiss, and I don't know. Case is gonna. This is hard because like I don't know what Soulgazer thinks that Case Jinx set is. It really depends on that. But Soulgazer knows that one of the last 2 sets are scarf, and neither sets are revealed. Case knows that he's scarf Obama now with Woodhammer that could do like 60. Let me calc this. Let's calc this. Okay, so we're gonna have Obama Snow, Sword Dance, Jolly. I don't know if this 2 to attack versus Hariyama. New Assault Vest. So Woodhammer does a bit over half. And that would not put you in Jinx range, even if you're -1. -1 special defense. I'm going to go Jinx. And it's not Life Harvest leftovers. It's no item. Oh. So Ice Beam is going to do 20. But after a turn, okay, so he goes to Jinx. So he's going to try to sleep this and then go to Abomasnow, or then try to bait the Rotom in this turn and sleep the Rotom and then go to Abomasnow. And Lovely Kiss is going to hit. So now the question is, will Case click Psyshock? Or will Case, will Soulgazer think Case is going to click Psyshock and keep this in and then go for the kill with like Fake Out and stuff, or after Poison? Or will Soulgazer go to Hariyama here, think it doesn't have Fake Out? I think that Soulgazer is just going to stay in here and let take poison damage and try to win with Last Mon Hariyama, which I think is ultimately is going to give Case a chance to win if he crits Woodhammer or something. I think the leftovers might be telling a bit that Case doesn't have Psyshock. I'm going to PM Umfugi here talking to Sat because he's asking the chat. Yeah. Oh, he knows too. Alright, so this is interesting because I don't think Soulgazer knows. Soulgazer has no clue about the sets. So it comes down to that. It's just really a mind game. Soulgazer's got 60 seconds left. It's hard to beat. And he's going to go Hariyama. Is he going to stay? He's going to stay in Substitute. Ooh, Substitute. Okay. So at least now he's going to bait into the close combat, probably. Oh, he's going for the freeze. Going for the freeze. If that freezes, I'd die. Freeze, 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 freeze. If this freezes, I think it comes down to weight. No, because this is going to come down. Does Rotom get outcoded by Woodhammer? No, it doesn't. Wait, what? Why did we go to Rotom? Why did we go to Rotom? Whoa, oh. Okay, this makes sense. Because now... But now, couldn't Case go to the Abomasnow here? And then Case clicks Woodhammer. And after Stealth Rock plus Poison, Case will be at like 65. After Woodhammer recoil, another turn of Poison, Case will be at 50. After Fake Out, Case will be at like 25. And then he's going to get Woodhammer off on the... He's going to be able to get Woodhammer off on the Hariyama the next turn, therefore putting him in range for Jinx to be able to live at 1%, assuming that Stealth Rocks is not... He's at 26%, she has 25. And Soulgazer isn't double? Oh my god, Soulgazer is claiming he didn't place camp. Why didn't he go to Hariyama? Oh my god. And that wins the game, unless this is a Scarf Rotom that wakes up this turn and puts it in range for Fake Out. Yeah, it stays asleep. Woodhammer, play here. And it looks like Case is actually going to win this game, because I think Soulgazer choked a bit, to be honest, by going to... yeah, I don't know why Soulgazer went Rotom. I think Soulgazer choked. And that is indeed... Yeah, Case wins, unless... we get a crit Fake Out. Oh my god, that's right. Yeah, Case is typing, oh my god, in the chat. This is amazing. Soulgazer choked this game, in my opinion. Or at least didn't play very optimally in the close stretch. I don't agree with him going Rotom there. Because it would have... I mean... I don't know, because I think he loses to Woodhammer. Twitch shit block... That's bullshit, man. Okay, I don't know if it was a choke or what, but Soulgazer is claiming that the Twitch ship block canceled so he can double Hariyama, but that's bullshit. Case said, yeah, whatever. Jesus, I wish I could show this chat right now, but I'm not. But anyway, it looks like Case is going to go on to win, because Woodhammer, after 2 turns of Hell, if it doesn't kill, then Ice Beam will kill, unless there's a rounding error with Tinks and dies to 25% Stealth Rock. Alternatively speaking, Case could go Jinx here on the Fake Out, poison damage, baited, but no, that wouldn't make sense. That would just, yeah, that wouldn't make sense, because then it would only take 1 turn to Hell. So yeah, Case is gonna Woodhammer here. He's just thinking it through, optimizing it, and Fake Out, no crit, Live Poison at 11%. Crit would have won the game there if it was a high roll crit or mid roll crit. And it looks like Woodhammer plus Hail plus Ice Beam is going to win the game for Case victory. And how about that? Case actually wins a game in playoffs, in finals, with a mono-type team. Assuming that Soulgazer doesn't pull out Fake Out. I mean, Bullet Punch, but there's no way he's got Bullet Punch. He needs to have Knockoff. So it's pretty much over. This is amazing, actually. To be honest, I don't even think Case played this game miraculously well. I think that he had the advantage from the team advantage from the start, and his initial means of breaking this team as Case goes on to win the game here, and it's over. Anyway, without further ado, I just want to go into my bit of analysis here. I think that Case had an advantage from the front because his Hariyama counter was able to was sort of hidden, but that Hariyama counter, the Red Ice with counter and Shuffle Berry, was sort of foiled. So then it looked like Soulgazer had an advantage, but Soulgazer played awkwardly in the mid late game, and he let his Hariyama get in a position where it was one of only 2 Pokemon remaining, so let's say 3 or 4. So he was not able to counterplay around the Jinx very well, and then he compromised his Rotom in an awkward fashion by switching it into Ice Beam after letting it get swept and then going back to Hariyama. So I don't really get that. And also the Lilligant fodder was a bit questionable from Soulgazer's behalf. So really, I don't agree with Soulgazer's 10 late game. He's going to make a million excuses, but not doubling back to Hariyama. That technically, I guess 50-50 his turn, and how that could have won him the game right then and there. I guess it's come down to sort of a 50-50. But really, I think the Case just simply played average to well, and Soulgazer played poorly in the mid-late game. So Case goes on to win this game, and it's now 6-5 for the Sharks. But it's going to come down to Hickory versus Call of Lochi in the game later tonight or tomorrow. I don't remember which. And that will be the decider. I think that Hickory is favored in that game, but Lochi could save the season for the Classiest very well. So this is finished, and I'm going to end this narration now because it got a bit long and tense. So yeah, peace.